to the flashlight problem. So here is the equation that we're given, and from this we can tell the vertex. We can tell this by the two last numbers. So it's displayed like this, and it will be the maximum. It will be like the top point just here, which is obviously the top point of this maximum parabola, and there you can see it is green. So then you have to find the axis of symmetry, which is quite easy really. It just goes straight through the whole parabola, like cuts it in half. So that would be -4, as you can tell here. Then the y-intercept. Now you can tell this by zooming out a lot. You have to see where this curve touches the y-axis, which is here. So here you can tell that we're giving it. So that's 0, 25, and I'm going to put that there. Okay, so then we zoom back in. Which way is that? Zoom back. Okay, so there we are, and I'm going to turn on the y-axis. So then we need to find the focus point. So it's given to us here, but we can find that out by doing the cross multiply with this. 1 divided by 4p. Now p is going to be the distance between them both. So here it's going to be equal to -2. So if we turn that on, it's going to be just there, which is about just over 1 little cube, or no, like 2.5 cubes of this. So from that we need to find the directrix, which is going to be always going to be on the opposite side of the line to the focus point, and it's always going to be the same distance from the focus point and the vertex. So it should be around there, about 2.5 points, just like this one. So if we turn on that, and it's always going to be a line, and yeah, exactly where we wanted it to be. Oops. So yeah, you need to either subtract or add the p. In this case it's going to be add, because it's a maximum parabola. So what are the solutions? We can tell these solutions by turning these on and zooming out a bit. Yeah, and they are just where they hit the x-axis, so you can quite easily tell this just by zooming out and seeing where they cross the 2 points. So that is that for the flashlight example. To relate this to real life, you can imagine that this is the flashlight head and the light comes out down here, and this, if we zoom back in, this is where you're going to put the light source, and it's going to be the best place. You can either move it in and out to get different light, like different examples of light, like however you want it, either really bright, or it could be going off in lots of different directions. This would usually be a mirror, or yeah, some sort of mirror, so that it would reflect out quite nicely. So yeah, that is the flashlight example. So let's stay together to make me feel better. So let's stay together to make me feel better. So let's stay together. Okay, so here I've made my own GoPro problem. Electronics store sells 800 GoPro cameras per month at a price of $400 each. For every $20 decrease in price, about 5 more cameras would sell than usual. How much should the store charge per camera to maximize monthly revenue? Okay, so well, here are the answers that I've worked out, but I'll show you the process. So the equation for the current revenue is price times sales, so amount per camera and number of cameras sold. So that is 400 times 80, which equals 32,000. So now we're going to work out the maximum revenue equation. So that's going to be 400 take away 20x times 70 plus 5x. We're going to work this out by doing a zero product property. So we're going to set them to 0, so there and there. So I'm going to get rid of that, so we're going to add 20x to both sides, so that equals 20x equals 400, and here 5x equals 80. So then we're going to divide 400 by 20 to find x, which is going to be 20 here, and 80 divided by 5, which is going to be 16, and that's also going to be x. So the x-intercepts is going to be that's not right. It's going to be 20. -16. -16, 0, and 20, 0. And then to find the vertex, we plug that equation in. What we're going to do, x equals 1, so 400 minus 20 times 1, and which is going to be 380, and then 80 plus 5 times 1 is going to be 85, which equals 32,300. Okay, and now I'm going to show you how to graph that. So here's how we graph a GoPro problem. So we know the vertex that we just worked out is going to be this, and so we're going to turn that on and it should go just there perfectly. And then we're going to find out we already got the x-intercepts, so just going to turn them on where they should cross there. And then the equation, the parabola, and it's a maximum parabola because it's facing downwards, and then the axis of symmetry is going to be easy again, just go straight down through the middle. So as you can see here, 1 is there, so it's going to be 1, and that is how we graph it. I feel like I really struggled with this topic at first, and I still am a bit unclear on things really, but the process of making this video has actually cleared a lot of things up for me, and has helped me prepare for the test better, as I feel more confident with these concepts.